So today we stay at this amazing ball in the sky. It's a crazy hotel and you can have some food here too. So the view is amazing, but we will also have a look at what the spa looks like. It's a pretty nice spa with sauna and so on. The food was actually also very nice. So let's start with the room tour. So welcome in the Mandarin Oriental. A very nice place with some amazing view at the top of the hotel, which I will already have shown a little snippet, but we will go up and it will be very nice. You will see by night and by day. So here on the right we immediately see a very big walk-in closet. Very nice actually. I don't really see this too often, so it's a very long kind of hotel room. So normally this whole piece would not be empty space. Everything would be a bit shortened. It's not wide, but it's a bit longer than normal ones. And as you walk in, you have one of the nice pieces here. I do like it a lot, like a glass encased bathroom makes the room feel way bigger. And you have two, I would say, what is it, queen sized bed or even single bed. Very nice. I must say the electronics are very nice here. They do have automatic curtains, which I always love. Automatic curtains and all types of lights. One thing I didn't like, I was looking 1 hour straight how to turn this light off with this thing, and as you can here see, it's just the top. Very annoying. Anyway, that's life. You sometimes have to hit your head. I literally hit my head on that lamp, by the way, doing it, looking for the right button. Anyway, let's continue. We have some snacks, a nice little fridge here, probably censored. Some fresh chocolate. I ate those yesterday. Nice little water. Not too special of a view. It already is dark and there's a sandstorm. You do have the Four Seasons there in the back, which I also went to. So nothing too special here as a view. And one annoying thing here, I could ask for a room change, but you can see there's a slit here. It doesn't really close good. You can open it though, which is very nice. You can actually go outside. I don't want to drop my phone. There's some heavy construction going on next door. I didn't hear anything for now, but yeah, probably at some point there will be noise. One thing I do have, there's a very smelly area here, so it's not only the noise, it's also the smell from the street and the restaurant that comes inside. So yeah, there are some little pieces that are not too good here, but what can you do? Let's go to the bathroom and have a look, because I will take a bath for sure. Nothing too special, just the typical usual things. I do like the toothbrush, no mouthwash, and mouthwash, as you know, is one of the things I do like. A small little cute shower, very nice rain head, and then very difficult to open. What happens now here? Automatically opens. Very nice. And there's a lot of buttons there. I did not use them yet. So yeah, overall I will say it's a very nice place. It's not a big room. You do pay quite a hefty price, but at least you do get some of the nifty technologies. Quality of the door is not too good there. Very big TV. I didn't check if it has YouTube or not. Maybe it does. It's an LG one. Probably it does actually, but it's a very big TV actually. I will maybe watch something later. So overall, I would definitely give it a thumbs up. Especially the top restaurant is a recommendation, which we will see here in a bit. The view there. So I would give it probably like maybe a 7.5 for this hotel. Not too bad. I had some unique features. So overall, very nice. Let's go to the restaurant. So this is one of the famous landmarks in Riyadh. It's really something special. I've never seen a hotel with a glass ball at the top. It's truly amazing, and unluckily you don't really sleep in the mall upstairs, but they do have two different types of restaurants there. You have one lounge bar where you can smoke some cigar if you want, and there's also a restaurant which is pretty good but not amazing, but the view is what you come for. And actually you have some amazing views of the city. It's also the highest point with another tower in Riyadh, which is actually very nice. So the view is pretty amazing. Unluckily we had some kind of sandstorm when we were there, so we didn't have the sunset when we were there, but still next time you should try and go there. And you can go there from the hotel place, so you just have to walk a bit from the lobby, go to the tower portion, because actually the tower has two sides of the hotel, of the Mandarin Oriental, which is a pretty good hotel, as I said and I showed in the room. So you go here from the hotel area, from the lobby area, you go to the left, and then you will be able to go to the area. Now I'm going to the direction of the lobby, but you have to go to the left. So you have to go through this area, which is actually the breakfast area. It's a restaurant, which is also pretty good. They have an open kitchen. It was pretty nice to go through there. And then you have to go through some security area, and also there at the end of this hallway you will also find the spa area, which was also pretty decent. So then you will need to show some kind of reservation, or you will need to show that you are living in the hotel, and then you are free to go up and to have a look at the view. They're a bit sensitive about this location. There's quite a lot of security. Also the elevators don't work with your room key, so you will need to ask someone to go up. Sometimes that did work, sometimes it doesn't, but normally there's always someone manning the elevator to go up. But as you can see, I came back in the late afternoon, and then you had this amazing view during the day. Also during the night it's pretty amazing, obviously with all the lights. There's also a lot of traffic, but you can see here you're really on top of the world, and they really did it nice. So at the top obviously you have the glass dome, but also at the bottom it feels like you are really like in a glass ball, and you can see very deep down. So it is also a bit scary even. And we also had a dinner there. This is actually the upper floor. Here is the cigar lounge, so you can get some cigar for at least €100 and relax there. Normally you should also be able to get a drink normally for free if you stay at the hotel, but I think they told me that it's only possible in the room and not really in the lounges itself. But you can see here during the night it's actually pretty spectacular too. You have the lights and the view there, so pretty amazing hotel. And then the food, I ordered some room service, which was pretty good. So some sushi, and also the breakfast was very, very nice. So a very wide range of stuff you could get. Actually, it's one of the better breakfasts, if not the best one I had for a lot of the hotels I've been through. So it's quite amazing. It's maybe on a level as the Ritz, I would say. So they have an open kitchen, they have a lot of fresh stuff that they already pre-made, so you will not be hungry in this location. So it's truly amazing. They did their best for this kitchen. One thing I did notice, and I told this before, the door of my hotel room, the window door was not closing properly, and I was on top or very close to the kitchen area, so I was smelling a lot of the food. So it was not the best, but the room service was nice. Overall experience was very nice, so definitely recommend coming here. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, watch my other hotel reviews, and I see you in another one. Bye bye.